Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming. Train to Busan is probably my favourite horror film of the last 10 years, so I was keen to see its sequel, Peninsula, but also nervous because lightning so seldom strikes twice. From the title it's currently listed under on Amazon, Train to Busan Presents Peninsula, it's obvious what the selling point is, but should be made clear, this doesn't follow any of the characters from the original. It's set 4 years later in the same world, but other than that, this is standalone.
In effect, Korea became completely quarantined.
Yes, it's been 4 years already.
I thought that was a good call, and I was also glad that this didn't just remake the first film with bells and whistles. It's a very different story, while keeping the same basic elements intact. Tension, well-orchestrated action, and emotional heft. With enough jump shocks to keep you on your toes. The plot reminded me weirdly of Jurassic Park 3.
You want us to go back in there?
As a small group sneaks back into off-limits Korea to obtain an abandoned truck full of money, but finds survivors, including the obligatory kids.
살고 싶으면 타요.
Now, there are 2 reviews of this film, depending on whether you've seen the first one, but it's right there in the title, so I think the comparison has to be made, and I was genuinely sorry to discover this is not in the same league. The Mad Max car chases have none of the visceral, claustrophobic terror of the journey through the train carriages in the first film. Action replacing tension. The trademark contorting zombies take very much of a back seat to human bad guys who are none too subtly drawn and who take the plot into the realm of post-apocalyptic cliché. Worse still, the primary characters, while likeable enough, don't have the depth of characterization that made the first film such a gut-wrenching yet satisfying watch.
너도 괴롭잖아.
Peninsula does strive to hit the emotional notes, but its heartstring moments don't feel earned or part of the story. They feel like they're there because, well, it worked last time. In some ways, this play is like the Hollywood version of Train to Busan. All the same bits, but shallow and shiny, particularly in its ending, which really didn't convince. But, of course, it doesn't have the Hollywood budget. The iffy CGI doesn't bother me at all, couldn't care less, but it's surprisingly lacking in atmosphere. And night is nowhere near dark enough to justify the night vision they keep using. It lacks the real-world grounding that, again, made Train to Busan so immediate. All this said, this disappoints as a sequel. If all you want is a switch-your-brain-off, action-packed, post-apocalyptic zombie film, this is better than most. It just has the misfortune to follow something that was so much more. Thanks for watching. What did you think of Peninsula? I'd be genuinely interested to know if anyone thought it compared well with Train to Busan. Whatever your thoughts, let us know in the comments below.